The history of the Amish people dates back to the late 17th century, originating from a schism within the Swiss and Alsatian Mennonite Anabaptists. The division was led by Jacob Ammon, a Swiss Anabaptist leader, in 1693. Ammon advocated for a stricter interpretation of the Bible and the practice of social shunning for those who violated church rules. This led to the formation of a new group, named the Amish after Ammon. The Anabaptist movement, of which the Amish are a part, began in the early 16th century during the Protestant Reformation. Anabaptists believed in adult baptism, a personal commitment to faith, and a separation from the world. These beliefs often put them at odds with both Protestant and Catholic authorities, leading to persecution and the need for the Amish and other Anabaptist groups to live in isolated, self-sufficient communities. In the 18th and 19th centuries, many Amish migrated to North America seeking religious freedom and land for farming. The first significant wave of Amish immigration began in the early 1700s with settlers arriving in Pennsylvania. Over time, they established thriving communities in other states, including Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois. Today, the largest concentrations of Amish are found in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana. The Amish originated in Europe, specifically in the regions of Switzerland, Alsace, now part of France, and Germany. Their roots trace back to the Anabaptist movement during the Protestant Reformation in the early 16th century. The Amish emerged as a distinct group in the late 17th century, led by Jacob Ammon, who advocated for stricter religious practices and social shunning. In the 18th and 19th centuries, seeking religious freedom and land for farming, many Amish migrated to North America. They settled primarily in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana, where they established thriving communities. Today, the largest Amish populations are found in these states, with smaller communities in other parts of the United States and Canada. Their European heritage is still evident in their language, with many Amish speaking Pennsylvania Dutch, a dialect derived from German, as well as High German in religious contexts. This blend of historical roots and migration has shaped the Amish way of life, creating the unique and enduring culture we see today. The Amish adhere to a set of unwritten rules known as the Ordnung, which governs every aspect of their lives, from dress codes to technology use. They are known for their simple living, plain dress, and reluctance to adopt modern conveniences. This way of life reflects their values of humility, community, and separation from the non-Amish world. The Amish community has since split into different subgroups, such as the Old Order Amish, New Order Amish, and Beachy Amish. These groups vary in their levels of adherence to traditional practices and openness to certain technologies. Despite these differences, all Amish groups share a common commitment to maintaining their cultural and religious traditions. Today, there are over 250,000 Amish living in more than 200 Old Order Amish settlements across the United States and Canada. The Amish continue to thrive by balancing tradition with adaptation, preserving their way of life while navigating the challenges of the modern world. Their history is marked by a steadfast commitment to their faith and a unique ability to maintain their cultural identity in the face of changing times. The Amish offer valuable lessons in simplicity, sustainability, and community living, serving as a reminder of the diverse ways in which people can live meaningful and fulfilling lives. The Amish primarily live in rural areas of the United States, with the largest communities located in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana. These states are home to significant populations of Amish, with Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, being one of the most well-known Amish regions. Additionally, there are smaller but thriving Amish settlements in states like Michigan, Wisconsin, Missouri, Kentucky, and Iowa. The Amish also have some communities in Canada, particularly in Ontario. These communities are typically situated in rural areas where the Amish can maintain their traditional agricultural lifestyle, away from the influences of modern technology and urbanization. Their choice of location reflects their commitment to a simple, self-sufficient way of life centered around farming, craftsmanship, and close-knit community ties. Each Amish settlement is self-governing, with its own ordnung, or set of unwritten rules, that guide the community's daily life and religious practices. The Amish lead a life rooted in simplicity, community, and faith, setting them apart in the modern world. Their days are filled with hard work, community activities, and devotion to their religious beliefs. Daily routine: the Amish wake up early, often before sunrise, to begin their day's work. For many, this includes farming, tending to livestock, and other agricultural activities. Those not involved in farming might work as craftsmen, carpenters, or in other trades. Women typically focus on household duties, including cooking, cleaning, gardening, and sewing. Technology and transport: the Amish avoid modern technology such as electricity from the grid, cars, and the internet. They use horse-drawn buggies for transportation and rely on propane, kerosene, or solar power for lighting and appliances. This adherence to simplicity helps maintain their focus on community and faith, rather than on material wealth and modern distractions. Clothing: the Amish dress plainly, often in homemade clothing. Men wear broad-brimmed hats, plain shirts, trousers, and suspenders, while women wear long dresses, aprons, and bonnets. The plain dress serves as a reminder of their commitment to humility and separation from the modern world. Education: Amish children attend one-room schoolhouses until the 8th grade. Their education focuses on practical skills and religious teachings, preparing them for a life within the community. Worship and faith: religious practices are central to Amish life. They hold church services every other Sunday in members' homes or barns, focusing on Bible readings, hymns, and sermons. Their strong faith guides their daily actions and decisions, emphasizing values such as humility, hard work, and community support. Community and social life: the Amish community is tightly knit, with a strong emphasis on mutual aid and cooperation. They often gather for communal activities such as barn raisings, quilting bees, and communal meals. These events strengthen social bonds and ensure that everyone is supported and cared for. In essence, the Amish lifestyle is a harmonious blend of faith, simplicity, and community, offering a unique perspective on living a fulfilling and purposeful life. The culture of the Amish is deeply rooted in their faith, simplicity, and commitment to community. Their way of life is shaped by a set of unwritten rules called the Ordnung, which governs all aspects of their daily lives, from dress and technology use to religious practices and social behavior. Faith and religious practices: central to Amish culture is their Christian faith. They believe in living a life that reflects their religious values of humility, obedience, and separation from the world. Worship services are held every other Sunday in members' homes or barns, featuring Bible readings, hymns, and sermons. The services, often conducted in Pennsylvania Dutch or High German, emphasize community and simplicity. Plain dress and simplicity: Amish clothing is characterized by its simplicity and plainness. Men typically wear broad-brimmed hats, plain shirts, trousers, and suspenders, while women wear long dresses, aprons, and bonnets. The clothing is homemade and often in muted colors. This plain dress serves as a reminder of their commitment to humility and their separation from modern society. Community and family life: community is at the heart of Amish culture. They live in close-knit communities where everyone helps one another. Social events such as barn raisings, quilting bees, and communal meals foster strong bonds and ensure mutual support. Family is also a central pillar, with extended families often living close to one another. Children are taught values of hard work, respect, and cooperation from a young age. Education and work: Amish children attend one-room schoolhouses until the 8th grade, focusing on practical skills and religious teachings. After schooling, they typically join their parents in farming or other trades. Agriculture remains a cornerstone of Amish life, but many also work in carpentry, craftsmanship, and small businesses. Technology and modern conveniences: the Amish are known for their deliberate avoidance of modern technology. They use horse-drawn buggies for transportation and rely on propane, kerosene, or solar power for lighting and appliances. This resistance to modern conveniences is rooted in their desire to maintain a simple, self-sufficient way of life that prioritizes community and faith over material wealth. Language and communication: the Amish primarily speak Pennsylvania Dutch, a dialect of German, within their communities. English is taught in schools and used for communication with non-Amish people. High German is used in religious contexts, maintaining a connection to their Anabaptist heritage. Traditions and celebrations: Amish traditions and celebrations often revolve around religious and family events. Weddings, for example, are typically held in November or December after the harvest, featuring a simple ceremony followed by a large community meal. Baptisms, funerals, and church services are also significant events that reinforce their faith and community ties. In essence, Amish culture is a harmonious blend of faith, simplicity, and community, offering a unique perspective on living a fulfilling and purposeful life. Their commitment to preserving their cultural and religious traditions, despite the pressures of modern society, highlights the enduring values of humility, hard work, and mutual support. The Amish have managed to carve out a unique existence that balances their traditional way of life with the inevitable encroachments of modernity. While they maintain a firm commitment to their values and lifestyle, there are certain ways in which modern life intersects with Amish communities. Adapting to modern challenges: one of the key aspects of Amish life is their ability to adapt without compromising their core values. For instance, while they avoid using electricity from the public grid, some Amish communities have adopted alternative energy sources like propane, kerosene, and solar power. These allow them to use necessary appliances without relying on modern infrastructure. Health and medicine: The Amish have also made concessions when it comes to healthcare. They generally prefer natural and home remedies, but they do seek modern medical treatments when necessary. For example, they will visit hospitals and accept certain medical interventions that are critical to their health, while often paying for services out of pocket to avoid insurance. Commerce and interaction. Amish communities engage in commerce with the outside world, often selling handcrafted goods, produce, and furniture. These interactions require some level of modern communication, so it's not uncommon to see Amish businesses with telephones or even computers for inventory management, although these are typically kept in separate buildings away from the home. Education. Amish education remains centered around one-room schoolhouses, focusing on practical skills and religious teachings. However, there is an awareness of the need to understand the world beyond their communities. Thus, while their formal education ends at the 8th grade, many Amish youth participate in vocational training and apprenticeships. Community and social structure. Despite the encroachments of modern life, the Amish maintain a strong social structure rooted in community and family. They regularly gather for church services, communal meals, and community projects like barn raisings, which reinforce their bonds and provide mutual support. Transportation. The iconic horse-drawn buggy remains the primary mode of transportation for the Amish. However, they sometimes use modern transportation methods for long-distance travel, such as hiring non-Amish drivers or using buses and trains. This practical approach allows them to remain connected while adhering to their principles. Technology and media. Amish views on technology are nuanced. While they generally avoid owning personal gadgets like smartphones or televisions, they might use community-owned technology for business purposes. This selective adoption helps them benefit from technological advancements without compromising their way of life. Becoming Amish is a profound life change, as it involves adopting their faith, lifestyle, and community values. Here are the steps you would generally follow. Understanding the Amish lifestyle. Before making any decisions, it's crucial to fully understand the Amish way of life. This includes their religious beliefs, simple living, dress code, language, and community rules. Reading books, visiting Amish communities, or speaking with members can provide valuable insights. Establishing a connection. You would need to establish a connection with an Amish community. This can be done by visiting and interacting with the members, showing a genuine interest in their way of life, and seeking guidance on how to proceed. Living the Amish way. To truly become Amish, you would need to live according to their rules. This involves dressing plainly, avoiding modern technology, and adopting their work ethics and daily routines. It's important to demonstrate your commitment and willingness to embrace their lifestyle fully. Joining the church. The most critical step is joining the Amish church. This involves participating in their worship services, understanding their religious teachings, and undergoing baptism as an adult. The church will expect you to make a sincere commitment to their faith and community. Mutual decision. Ultimately, joining the Amish is a mutual decision. The community must accept you, and you must feel a genuine connection to their way of life. It's a journey that requires patience, understanding, and a deep commitment to living a life of simplicity and faith.